Space. I need space. I want space. I desire space. What do we mean by that? Hello, welcome to Seaweed Hour, where we're building gentler, more joyful ways of living through intention and reflection. This spot's really nice, but it's a bit warm. I think I'm gonna shift over there. Today, we're talking about how to create space to live a life truer to you. Maybe our life is too hectic, our space is too cluttered, we just don't have enough time to do what we want. There is something lost when we don't give ourselves space. We might get stressed, we might be overwhelmed, we might feel like we're living a life that is not of our choosing. We might also be like, I don't know if I'm on the right path. If space is something you crave, it's something you want, it's something you desire and feel like you need, but feel like you can't afford, well, I'm here to tell you, you can. You can create this space to rest, to do the things that you want, to reflect. You can create space to prioritize you, space to live a life truer to you. When I made space for myself, I felt like I had space for possibilities, space for clarity. That allowed me to think about what was possible. It gave me space to think about the life I wanted to live, the projects I wanted to create, the ways I wanted to grow as a person and as an artist, and the ways I wanted my relationship to grow as well. When I created space for myself, it gave me clarity around the values I had, the kind of projects I wanted to work on, what energized me, what drained me, what lights me up. It gave me clarity around certain perspective shifts and reframing certain behaviors that I wanted to change for myself. It also allowed me to correct certain assumptions I had, things that I thought I liked but actually didn't, or things that I thought I didn't like but actually did. Growth. Also, I made these earrings. They are from the Untitled Goose game, I believe. I did not know it was from that game until someone pointed it out. I just thought it was cute and I wanted goose on my ears, so I made them. So create the space. Widen your perspective on what is possible for you. Listen and gain clarity on the person you are, the person you want to be and are becoming. Now, when I talk about space, what do I mean? I'm currently doing a staycation. I decided to book myself a mid-year reset staycation because I wanted the space to reflect. When I think about space, I think it can refer to time. It can refer to a physical space as well as mental space and also a feeling. I think about space in 3 ways. Number 1, meandering space. Number 2, intentional space to rest, reset, and respond. And lastly, reflective space, space to reflect. Meandering space to me refers to a space where you can listen to yourself, listen to your body, your mind, your thoughts without a clear goal. Just meandering. For me, it's important because it gives me a space to dream, to allow my thoughts to go wherever they want, and to tune in to my inner thoughts. Parts of myself that may not have surfaced because I've been too busy and cluttered in the mind. When was the last time you were alone with your thoughts? I used to be really scared about being alone with my thoughts because I didn't like who I was. Things have changed now. I love myself. But when you tune into your inner thoughts, you allow yourself to be heard. When I tuned into my inner thoughts, I was better able to understand myself. I was able to listen to the deeper desires that I've not been listening to for many, many years. These thoughts were telling me what I needed, what I want, what I desired. Like as a teenager and as when I was in my early 20s, which I'm not anymore. I just wanted to be loved, to be seen, to be heard, to be cared for, to feel joy, to feel rested. To rest, to just feel like I have permission to just do nothing and just be. To focus on what really mattered to me. And I feel a lot happier because of that. So give yourself space to meander. You might be surprised what comes up. Or it might be just really nice to create space to just not have to be productive. Number 2, intentional space. Intentional space to me is not the space for like tasks and to-dos in that sense. Intentional space here is like a rest, reset kind of space. They are actionable things that you can block out time for after hearing your needs and desires. It could look like having a change in environment. Like this is very nice. going for a massage, doing some breathing exercises, rolling out your muscles, going to an onsen, a spa, a facial, having a reset routine. I recently discovered a 30 to 40 minute reset routine that I'll just put here that I really like. Like, it's just really nice. It could also look like just blocking out time to read a book that you've been meaning to read, or spending a chill day at the beach. Just time to really breathe. Could also look like swimming. I like swimming sometimes. Or doing hobbies, or anything that feels restful and energizes you and feels like space. Number 3, reflective space. I love reflection. I am such a reflector, a journaler. I'm a reflector. Similar to the meandering space, this, I feel, is a little bit more intentional in terms of what you want to think about. Here, reflection prompts are crucial because you want to reflect on what truly matters to you, to prioritize the things you want to do, to design the life you want to lead, to be the person you want to be. This looks like setting aside time to reflect on your goals, your work, relationships, certain behaviors that you might want to change, or perspectives you might want to shift. It could be addressing things or projects that you have been putting off. Procrastinator. Oh, I hear you. You're like, yeah, Cheryl, that all seems cool and I see why I need to make space, but how? I can't. I'm so busy. Just don't be busy. Kidding, I'm kidding. I know. I think it's a choice to a certain extent. I can give you 3 things. Number 1, know where your time goes. Number 2, cut out the unnecessary parts. Number 3, schedule and commit. To know where your time goes, you can check your screen usage and face the reality of how many hours you actually spend and decide not to spend that much time on it. You can also track your time. I used to track my time to each half an hour. I did it because I was spending too much time on this particular project and I didn't want to. So I was like tracking my time to show myself, hey Cheryl, you've been spending too much time on this. Better stop. For example, I'll put a little example of how I tracked it. Just awareness of how you spend your time, right? And then also think about the trade-offs and the opportunity cost of putting off certain things or choosing one over the other. Number 2, just cut out the unnecessary parts. Once you're aware of where your time is going, you can decide, actually, yeah, I don't want to spend that much time on this thing. So let's make better choices. Let's build better habits to do the things you actually want to do. And things that drain you and are unnecessary, replace them with things that you want to do. And lastly, with scheduling in and committing, I personally enjoy scheduling things and committing to things because I also think that it gives me evidence that, yes, this is the person I want to be, or this is how I want to grow. And that gives me evidence, and it gives me a good dopamine hit. So things that can help us if you like scheduling, or if you have accountability partners, if you do body doubling, is that what it's called? When you're with a friend and you're just doing your own thing. Or like creating life systems and routines for yourself to make doing the thing easier, which I'll hopefully make more videos on. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you see why making space is very important and it's something that you allow yourself to have. So yeah, make that space for yourself today. I'm going to go and enjoy my staycation and do some reflection because it's the middle of the year. Did you know that 2nd July noon apparently is the official mid-year point? So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna just go enjoy the space that I've set aside for myself. And I hope that you will create some space for yourself too. Go and do it. You can give yourself permission, I tell you, okay? And better. Thank you for tuning in to Seaweed Hour. See you in the next one. Bye!